Hey loves, it's Tiffany from Soul to Soul 85, and I am here with your weekly love quickie, okay? It's a love reading for my fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, okay? This is a general reading. It won't resonate with everyone. If you'd like a personal love reading, the information is below. You can also feel free to check the element for your rising and moon sign or your Venus sign, whichever resonates with you, okay? All right, what do you have for my fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, for love, romance, happiness, abundance, and peace, love, success, and love. Okay, I feel like Spirit is helping you with a bit of anxiety here with this Nine of Swords. I don't know what's keeping you up at night. Is it, for some of you, I feel like it shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but we can't change the past, right? And some of you are having anxiety over your current relationship or the current state of your love life because you're in a situation that's out of balance, or you feel like you've been treated unfairly, or you feel like you're being misjudged, and you're really worried about it, okay? Now, if that's the case for some of you, where you're worried about somebody misjudging you, there's not really much you can do about that. Continue to be yourself and know that time reveals all things. If for those that are dealing with that particular situation, the more you try to prove to that person, I'm not that, or I'm not doing that, the more things are going to be out of balance, okay? Some things you just have to leave it alone, let it rest. Some of you can't sleep at night because you feel like you're not being treated fairly. You're just not being treated fairly. You're giving more than you're getting in return. Some of you can't sleep at night because you feel like you've missed an opportunity. And by can't sleep at night, I just mean you might be riddled with worry and anxiety over your love life or over this person, okay? What Spirit wants you to do, and you have a major arcana in reverse, you got this Hierophant here. This Hierophant is about, I don't know why I want to say the word duty. I've never used that word to describe the Hierophant, but I feel like there's some kind of duty or obligation, and that's not really what you're about, doing something out of duty or obligation. You like to do something because it's what you want to do, because it's what's in your heart. So this card is in reverse for you. You want to do something that seems a little bit unorthodox. This card in reverse is about doing what's right for you, okay? Spirit is telling you to do what's right for you. Some of you want to step out and do what's right for you, but you're worried about hurting the other person's feelings, okay? For some of you, this imbalance could be maybe somebody's done a whole hell of a lot for you, especially in terms of money. Maybe they've bought you a lot of things. Maybe they've paid for you to go to school. Maybe they've bailed you out of jail. Maybe they paid your mama's mortgage, and you feel like you owe them something. And what's keeping you up at night is you can't leave. You feel like you owe them something. You don't owe anybody anything, but you do owe it to yourself to do what's right for you, and that's what Spirit is moving you towards, doing what's right for you. You have a 5 at the top of this card. This is talking about change, okay? 9, you know, 9 is actually the number talking about the end of a cycle, the end of something. So some of you might be worried about this being the end of your relationship, but for most of my fire signs, I think it's you that wants to end it. Okay, then underneath the deck, you have the Ace of Rods. I feel like this is a new beginning. I feel like this is a new passion. This Rods is fire energy. I think at the bottom of this is you feeling like yourself again, you making a fresh start, okay? But that's only a byproduct of you choosing to do what's right for you. And for some people, it might seem unorthodox, but you know it's right for you. So don't worry about what everybody else is saying, okay? I'm gonna add some cards to this. What do you have for my fire signs? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. For happiness, abundance, and peace, and love, romance, success and love. Cupid's arrow strikes. Okay, so for some of you, this worrying, okay, for some of you, this worrying has to do with somebody misjudging you. You know, they misunderstood with what you're saying, and they're misunderstanding where you're coming from. And Spirit says, give the situation time. You're trying too hard. Excuse me. And for some of you that are in a relationship, you could be worried about being misjudged. Somebody thinks you're doing something that you're not doing, or there's just some kind of misunderstanding. And like I said, Spirit says you're trying too hard. Just give the situation time. Time reveals all things. You know, what's that saying? Everything that's done in the dark comes to light. Not meaning that in a negative way, but just meaning that something is going to be revealed. You're worried about how you come across to somebody. You're trying too hard. Give the situation time. Then you have this reflection card, and it says, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. For some of you, you don't want your relationship to be over. You just want some space. Okay. Maybe because you want space, somebody is misjudging that as you want to see other people, or you want to do away with the whole relationship. And for some of you, that's not the case, okay? But for some of my fire signs, you do want to walk away from a relationship and do your own thing. And you're torn. And I feel like you're trying too hard to figure it out. Give the situation time. Things will become clear. Things will be revealed to you. Thank you, God. What do you have for my fire signs? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Happiness, abundance, peace, and love. For some of you with this Cupid arrow strikes, I feel like you have a spiritual connection with somebody, and it seems a little unorthodox. Maybe this person is younger than you, or older than you, or they're not your normal type, but there's a spiritual connection. And it says the relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So you definitely feel a connection to somebody that's very deep for some of you. And that Cupid's arrow strikes. But don't try too hard. Just give it time. And know that even in true love, there can be separation. There can be distance. Because this says give each other some space at the moment. Somebody is trying to sort something out. And it says have faith that all will work out for the best. And what's funny is if you are dealing with the water sign, I believe that water sign reading has stated that they will be taking some time to themselves. So maybe you're up at night and you're misjudging that the other person wants time to themselves, and you think that they're pushing you away, and they're not. Okay, be authentic to who you are. Okay, some of you want to get up and fucking leave, and you have to be true to yourself. You are being asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Some of you are like this at night. Other person doesn't know, or they don't give a damn. This is telling you to be real and true to yourself. How do you feel? There's a situation where somebody is, it's like they're trying to control you. They're trying to make you act in a way that's not authentic to who you are. Or you can't even be yourself with this person, like you walking on eggshells with them. Or this is a person that's too controlling, and fire signs do not like to be controlled. Express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. Okay, so if you do want to show somebody, for some of you that, you know, you have this Cupid arrow strike. So for those of you that that's pertaining to, express your love to this person through gifts. Receiving gifts or gift giving might be their love language. And it's very important that we understand that, yes, there are certain ways that we want to receive love and that we want love shown to us. But we also have to remember sometimes that we have to speak the other person's love language. Now, I hope I don't lose you because my camera's about to go dead. Just hold on, camera. Thank you, God. What do you have for my fire signs? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. For happiness, abundance, and peace and love. Express your love. So you have two cards telling you to express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. Maybe you're worried that the other person doesn't know how you feel, and maybe they don't know because you haven't expressed it. So Spirit is saying giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. Okay? Giving a gift. They'd like to receive that from you at this time. It says make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Key word there is the steps that you're guided to take. Know that when you are taking these steps and you're making effort toward love, you still have to make sure you're being authentic to who you are. You don't want to, as my auntie would say, perpetrate a fraud just to try to make a relationship work, because it might make a good impression, but that's not the essence of who you are. So be true to yourself and how you feel. Spirit says this is true love coming in for those of you that are finding new love and finding a new passion for someone. But you don't have to try so hard. Give it time. Let things happen naturally and organically. Because if you feel like this person is your soulmate, it's saying that the two of you do have a spiritual connection. Okay? You've known each other in a past life. All right? I love, love, love you. I hope this helps. I hope this resonated with you. Please do look in the description box and take a look at my pick a card reading. That was very fun to do. People seem to like it a lot, so check it out and let me know what you think. And also, if you like a personal reading, the details are below. I love, love, love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.